Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. So today our topic is going to be on defect lifecycle. So we all know in software testing we deal with many defects, right? So each and every defect, right, has to go through a life cycle, and what are the various stages and why they are being gone through those stages, who is responsible for each and every stage, we'll discuss today. Okay, so today for a better presentation I have already created this slide. Okay, this will be the major flow, guys. So the middle one, new, assigned, open, fixed, retest, close. And the left and right hand side, we have highlighted other stages. Those are also important, but they'll be like kind of secondary ones. Okay, the regular flow is like this way. Okay, whenever the defect is created, okay, the very first stage or state it is given as new. It is called as a new defect. So as a tester, okay, if a person is going to test a functionality of a product or application, anything, and if he or she finds out that it is not working the way as expected, they will be going and creating the defect. And one more important thing is like, this is a regular defect life cycle, which I'm showing here, but across organization, they'll be following, various testing tools, defect management tools, and the process will be varying based upon which some stages or states might be included or might be excluded. Okay. So this is a regular one. So a new defect is being created by the tester. And the second state is going to be assigned. Once a defect is created, it will go to assign. It has to be assigned to someone, right, from the development team to take care. Okay. So as I told, the stages might differ. Okay, the extra stage might be like, the assigned state, the either the exact developer who is responsible for the particular defect will get assigned, or it will be initially assigned to the dev lead, and he or she will be assigning it to the particular developer for further action. Okay, so here from new state, it is going to assign to development team. Okay, it can be either the developer or the dev lead. And from here, it will get opened. The defect has to be opened, and the developer has to take a look on what is the defect is all about, right? So once he or she gets to know what is the defect is all about, okay, the further actions will be like this. If it is a valid defect, okay, consider the tester has found a valid bug or valid defect. Okay, the developer will go and check the code and provide a fix. And this fix is being going to get released in the coming release. Okay, and once it is released for the testers to test further and take action, it will be intimated to the testing team. Okay, either the QA lead or the particular tester. So then the fix is being ready. Okay, so the next step is going to be like, retest will happen by the testing team. Either the particular tester will test, or if in his or her absence, the testing team has to take care, because the retest and taking further actions on a bug has to happen on time. Like it should not get delayed, because either the bug fix can break other working code, or it might cause some new problems, or based upon some severity, other QA person also will be asked to retest. Okay, so basically retesting is the responsibility of the QA team or the testing team. So they will retest, and if they find that the issue got fixed perfectly, okay, they will close the bug or the defect with proper comments saying that, okay, we have verified these scenarios, these are working fine, we are closing the defect. Okay, if in case they see some issue that the defect is still not being fixed properly, something is not working over there, this comes the negative things. Okay, negative side of the flow. The tester or the QA team who is testing, right, they will reopen the defect. Okay, so Once a defect is reopened, again, it will be assigned to the development team and the whole flow continues. So this is how the reopen stage is, very important here. But so we have seen, like, if it is a valid bug, how the flow is going to go. And if that valid bug retest fails, how it is reopened and again the flow is going to get repeated. On the other hand, in the open stage, okay, where it is assigned to a developer or the development team, these are other 4 negative things expected to happen. Deferred, rejected, duplicate, not a bug. Okay. So the very first thing, deferred. So from open stage, a developer can move the defect to deferred state. So when it will happen, okay, when the defect raised is a valid bug, okay, but providing the fix is not possible in any coming up releases, okay, or it is kind of going to be less severity, okay, and it is not going to impact the system or the product or the application in a major way, it can be deferred. Deferred means moving it to the future release for providing a proper fix. So that is how they will come up with a decision. Because if we try to fix it, it might cause some other issue. Or if there is no timeline to fix it, but we have other priority items, other high severity items to look into that. So those times, the whole team will come on a defect patch call and they'll come up and close it and move it to default status. Okay. And the next one, a developer or a dev team can move a defect from open to rejected state if the defect is being raised as an invalid one. The testing team did not look for the proper requirements, or the testing team mistook the requirements, or they raised a invalid bug which is not matching with the requirements over which it has been raised. So they can give the valid business reason and say this is not a bug, so we are rejecting it. Okay. And duplicate. So in big projects, right, sometimes there this issue happens where 2 or more person raise a same defect, or the fix being provided for one defect is going to be addressing the another defect which is raised by another person. Okay, so in this cases they will say duplicate issue, the or duplicate defect, and they'll close it off. Okay, and not a bug. There's not a bug, sometimes people get confused with rejected and not a bug. So rejected is a sense where it is not a bug at all. I mean, it is an invalid bug. There is a system requirement or a functionality requirement, okay, which is expected to work this way. But the QA testing team did not see the proper requirements and they have raised a wrong bug. That is rejected. But not a bug is we raise some issue, okay, but it is not at all there in a requirements itself. But the customers wants to have it. Okay, I want this way. So it will be kind of enhancement. Okay, future enhancement. A change request will be made and that particular functionality which is not working, or they want to work this new way, they will be putting it as a enhancement or a change request, and that will be taken care as a separate small project effort. So those kind of defects will be coming under the category of not a bug, or pretty much we can call it as enhancement, the other name. Okay, so this is how, guys, the defects whatever being raised by the testers are going through various stages or various states, and valid bugs are treated in the the normal way, which is pointed in gray color, and the highlighted ones are all the abnormal scenarios. So when the retest is not working fine, again the bug is reopened and it follows the regular cycle. And if it is not a valid bug, or if it is a duplicate bug, or if that bug fix is not possible in the current release, what will happen? Or if it's not at all a bug, there's some enhancement or a change request effort is needed. So how it is treated? So I guess, this is, this will cover like, almost all the basic defect life cycle being followed across all organization. Some organization will be having, one or two steps in between there and there. Say like example, from fixed to retest, there might be a step called pending retest. Okay. So they will be moving it to fixed to pending retest, because I told, right, sometimes it will be directly going to the QA person to test who has raised a defect, or sometimes it will be assigned to the QA lead. So that time they might move it to pending retest and keep it ready. Now those are the pending retest items I have to assign to QA team members. So that time from their stage, it will again move to retest stage and the retest will happen. So this kind of, lots and lots of various small states are being available in various defect life cycles. One which we have discussed today is going to be the base version. Hope you all got some idea of, what is defect life cycle is all about. If you find this video interesting, please do share it to your friends. Okay, if you are new to our channel, please do subscribe and support us. For now, it's Vicky signing off, guys. All of you take care. Bye.